Welcome back to our podcast. If you are new here, welcome, and if this is not your first time, buckle up and get ready to enjoy our new episode called Protecting Our Future, ensuring child rights and safety. Today is a lovely day because we have two very important guests here today to talk about a topic that is really talking about in our generation these days. Alright, I'd like to invite Mr. Kwan, head of an NGO called Childcare that focuses on helping children and minors to protect their rights and to promote awareness on children's rights and protection to the public. He is a renowned person among the community as someone who has fought for hundreds of children in protecting their rights. And next, we have Dr. Adriana, a child psychologist that focuses on helping children that were once abused of their rights and protection being stripped from them. They help in ensuring a safe haven for children as they are still developing mentally and may not be aware of what is happening to them. Welcome.
Good morning, host Daniel, and fellow listeners. I'm Mr. Kwan, and I'm happy to be here to talk you guys through child's rights and protection because I feel that this topic is really touched on and has been neglected for a lot of years. So yeah, I'm truly honored to be here to touch on this topic with you guys.
Yes, hello, good morning. I am Dr. Adriana. Thank you for having me as well. I really hope that the issue that we'll be discussing today may help in creating a better future for the younger generation.
Lovely having you all here today. Now, before we begin, can someone please help me in explaining what actually is children's rights and protection and why it is important for us to know this?
So basically, children's rights are basic human rights for minors, regardless of their age, sexuality, gender, etc. So every child is entitled to basic healthcare, education, and protection from abuse.
That's right. But a lot of children in today's community are either physically, emotionally, or sexually abused, or have even been used as child labor or even child pornography. So this has led to a lot of various issues, such as self-harm, low self-esteem, fear, guilt, and even mental health disorders like anxiety and depression.
Exactly. This is why it is important to spread child awareness and protection from abuse to create a healthier and better future generation.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. I'm incredibly grateful for the enlightening information you have provided with us today. Because I have heard that you guys have also created a survey for general public to respond regarding the rights and protection of children. Could you perhaps share with us the findings of your survey?
So basically, our survey gathers data on awareness levels and policies on children's rights and protections from the public. There's a notable discrepancy on awareness levels from our results. Overall, there's 96 people that have responded to our survey, having 25 respondents believe children may be aware, while the other 71 respondents express doubt or believe there's a lack of awareness in children's rights. This suggests potential gaps in education and communication about children's rights. The presence of yes responses signals positive effect in educating children about their rights. Addressing these knowledge gaps presents an opportunity for educational intervention, awareness campaigns to promote understanding and acceptance of children's rights standards.
I see. Thank you for providing us with an overview of your survey and the initial analysis of the responses. This point, it's fascinating to see the insights coming in from the community. It's clear that there's a lot to unpack here, and I'm eager to hear more about the other findings you uncovered. Could you share with us some of the other key takeaways from your survey?
Yes, before we move on, I would like to further the input in the initial survey that was mentioned earlier. So as we know, majority, actually not even half of the public voted for yes, that whether children are aware of their rights in this country. So whenever I see new patients, majority of these children aren't acknowledged that they're allowed to see professionals to express their feelings and thoughts. So I hope that they can be more aware and of their surroundings.
Okay, very well said, dear Dr. Adriana. I agree as not many know about the rights of children, and it is more difficult to help those in need. Now, shall we move on to the next question in the survey?
Yes, before we move on, I would like to input on the initial survey that was mentioned. So as we know, not even half of the public have voted yes on whether the children are aware of their rights in this country. In fact, not even my own patients are aware that they are able to seek professional help in expressing their thoughts and feelings. So I hope that listeners today can be careful of their surroundings and educate them regarding this matter.
Very well said, Dr. Adriana. I agree as not many know about the rights of children. It is more difficult to help those in need. Now, shall we move on to the next question in the first summary?
Yes, sure. The next question is regarding violations on children's rights. So we have gathered 50 respondents who have witnessed situations where a child's rights has been violated. And these yes responses suggest willingness to report rights violation reflecting from the community's observation and proactive stance. However, it's worth noting that 46 respondents reported not witnessing such violations. Overall, these findings highlight both the community's vigilance regarding children's rights and the need for continued advocacy and action to address and prevent rights violations.
So moreover, the survey highlights the vital role of the community awareness and education in protecting the children's rights. So with reports of rights abuses being frequent, it is an urgent need for the programs to educate and empower the community members. So by raising awareness and providing resources for intervention, we can create a safer environment for children. And this proactive education can also prevent future violation by equipping individuals with the necessary knowledge and skills.
Thank you both for sharing your insights on this crucial topic. It's clear that community awareness and education are crucial for protecting children's rights. And with a proactive education and engagement, we can create a safer environment for all children. Moving on, let's address the next question on the summary.
Absolutely. The following findings indicate that 72.9% of respondents believe that education regarding children's rights is sufficient in their communities. They believe that existing educational programs are providing necessary children's rights topics, and it's adequate teaching regarding basic children's rights. This may be influenced by cultural and societal norms that emphasize the importance of children's rights, aligning with the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child's aim to facilitate children's proper development and instill respect for human rights and freedoms.
So on the other hand, approximately 27.1 respondents feel that children's rights education is inadequate. So they basically blame this on the educators lacking their expertise in effectively teaching the subject, which then results in ineffective delivery. So this essentially means that they believe that the lack of comprehensive curriculum and practical real-life application context as a contributing factors to their perception of inadequate children's rights education.
Interesting. It's evident that there's a range of the perspectives on the sufficiency of current educational programs. While a majority of respondents feel that children's rights education is sufficient, there's also a notable percentage who believe otherwise. We appreciate you both offering such thorough analysis of the poll result, dear Adrina and Mr. Kwan. I'm also crucial to hear your thoughts on children's rights and protection from the perspective of Falsafa Sejahtera philosophy. How do you think this philosophy aligns with ensuring the rights of children in our community?
Well, in essence, the philosophy of Sejahtera integrates insights from psychology and sociology to address the issues regarding children's rights and protection in the community. So, from a psychological standpoint, it is important to prioritize the children's emotional well-being, as it aligns with the research showing difference in the awareness of legal rights. So, by empowering the children through education and awareness campaign, and it can enhance their resilience and sense of agency. However, from a sociology standpoint, by promoting social justice and community cohesion, it acknowledges the disparities in awareness and access to support services. So this philosophy aims to remove the structural barriers and foster collective responsibility in creating a nurturing communities where children's rights are being respected. So this approach underscores the importance of holistic strategies in ensuring that the children's safety and well-being in the society.
Well, it's fascinating to see how the philosophy of Sejahtera integrates psychological and sociological perspectives to address children's rights and protection. The emphasis on empowering children through education and awareness campaigns, while also promoting social justice, highlights a comprehensive approach to ensuring the well-being of our young ones. It's evident that holistic strategies are crucial in creating nurturing communities where every children's rights are respected. Before we move on, do you have any additional perspectives you would like to share regarding children's rights and protection within the context of the philosophy of Sejahtera?
Yes, the use of logic actually allows us to observe and plan the protection of children's rights through reasoning. As I'm looking at our survey here, it indicates that children's rights protection is not complete yet, with violation reaching 52% and lack of awareness about available protection services. So, by applying logical reasoning, we can better the environment and development stages of children, leading to accurate policies for their protection. Logic also enables us to assess existing situations and bring about necessary changes. It's crucial to address the lack of attention towards child rights protection, emphasizing the importance of children's rights in our community.
We appreciate your thoughts on children's rights and protection in connection with the Sejahtera philosophy, which you both have shared. It's obvious that there's a wealth of knowledge and expertise in our discussion today. Your insights into the importance of logical reasoning and the need for greater awareness and action towards children's rights are truly valuable.
In conclusion, we just hope that everyone listening is aware of children's rights and protection. And the aim of the podcast is to spread awareness of that matter and ensure that a better future for younger generations. So whenever you notice any discomfort or unusual activities from children, it is best to consult them and find the root of the problem. Who knows they're being abused or being used in non-morally and illegal ways such as pornography, which is a very serious crime that has to be taken action immediately.
Alright, that's all the time we have for today, of course. Thanks to everyone who has listened to the end of this episode, and I hope you all will have a lovely week ahead. Thank you again, Dr. Adriana and Mr. Kwan, for taking the time to attend this podcast and to share your view and knowledge to listener today.
No worries.
Anything for the pleasure around the children.